evolutionary eating is not about weight loss, because you can't lose weight, you have to use weight. You must eat, so you must develop the skills of eating, not the skills of dieting. I have people come to me all the time and they say, I've tried all these diets, but I always fail. And I look and see what happened to them, and I said, it looks to me like your biggest problem is that you've had successes. So initially you succeed and then the weight comes back. That doesn't mean that you're a failure at dieting. That means you're a failure at eating. And you're not a failure because you haven't really tried it. So people who are skilled at dieting often have no eating skills whatsoever. So this program of evolutionary eating, what makes it really different is we teach people the fundamental skills of eating. And everybody would kind of say, well, I know how to eat. I eat all the time. And I would say, yeah, exactly. You eat like a baby. Babies don't have any skills. That's why they're babies. So they eat on demand all the time, bland, highly palatable food that's easy to swallow, and they eat wherever they are, in their high chair, in their car seat, in church, in any place. That's how babies eat. That's how adults in America eat, and in many other countries in the world too. We eat like babies because we have no skills. So the evolutionary eating program is basically a skill teaching program because we haven't been modeled appropriate eating skills. So with all the stress time and breakdown of the mealtime structure, that's where we would have learned these eating skills, and we haven't. So what have we learned? Well, we've learned how to crave, desire, and consume a lot of the kind of foods that make money for food producers, because they don't put much money into the food, but it's a money-making proposition for them. They don't make a little bit, but everybody has to eat all the time. So that little bit that they make on all the things you eat, multiplied by millions and millions of eating instances, is enough for them. So you learn your eating skills a lot of times from television or from people who watch television, because they're the ones who are modeling behavior in front of you. So we're eating in such a way as to enhance the pocketbooks of food producers. We are not eating in such a way to enhance our own nourishment and the things that we need from eating. And actually, there's a lot of things that we need from meals, and we're not getting those either. So the social connectedness of eating has also broken down, and that makes us kind of hungry. So we have these lack of nourishment, lack of spiritual nourishment, lack of, and when I say spiritual, is this just sense of being well with yourself and your world and your community. So we're always supplementing, and we've supplemented so much that we now need to take a step back and look and see we aren't supplementing because we're not having any real core nourishment. We're substituting. And so we are still busy, and sometimes we need those supplements, but we need to stop substituting. And to do that, we have to learn how to eat appropriately just to start with. And that's what the evolutionary eating program is about. It's developing just the basic fundamental skills of eating that any child would have learned. It's what takes you from being a baby that eats on demand, wherever they are, bland, pre-digested, highly palatable, prepared for you food, and fed to you by someone else. And it trains you to eat like an adult. And when you eat like an adult, you don't have to worry about your weight because your body has an inborn weight regulating physiologic mechanism, just like your heart rate, your respiratory rate. Your body will adjust as long as you create an environment where it has enough stability to be able to make those adjustments. And that's what the program's all about.